Did he do it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it.
It's more deeper questions that I be wanting to know. Like, why were you so infatuated with a child that wasn't yours? Were you grooming that little boy?
But when they tell me you want to take me shopping, what the is the matter with this?
Behind the flashing lights, power plays, and extravagant wealth, the glitzy world of hip-hop conceals a storm that one guy is poised to blow up, revealing a bombshell that could shatter its foundation. Few people are willing to reveal the darker side of Diddy, who is more than just a mobile phone, more than money, a name shrouded in luxury mythology, and something much more sinister.
Everybody report to the dance floor, because we're going to count it down together. Get your drink. We're going to enjoy this life to the fullest. We're going to have fun tonight. I love y'all, so get next to who you want to get next to and get ready to count it down. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? You good? Great. You alright? How you enjoying this? You good? You alright? Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do it. That way. How you feeling? What's up? Talk.
You just gotta be you.
That's it.
You heard it?
Nah, you ain't even gotta say no more. You gotta be you. That's it.
We out here, man. Pop Fab, you know what it is. Happy New Year. 2018 terminology status like a fat boy with it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about that way. Talk to me. What you trying to do for 2018, my brother?
2018, man. I'm just trying to wing it. More money, more success. Man, black excellence, man. We just trying to do it.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We gonna win.
I'm all about my business, baby.
Okay.
I'm all about my business.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That way. We here live, you know.
However, as litigation and sinister accusations come to a conclusion, a new development comes from Diddy's longtime rival 50 Cent. For years, 50's cryptic remarks hinted at a secret that was hidden and connected to Diddy's own son Justin Combs, but now it might finally be making an appearance.
No,
Like your relationships in Hollywood.
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner thieves. In theaters, January.
oh, that's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
So, while Diddy's empire crumbles under the weight of litigation, accusations, and circulating rumors, what could be so explosive, so unimaginable that even the courageous 50 Cent kept it in the shadows until now? Whether 50 is revealing a long-hidden truth or simply stoking the flames of a fight that has raged for decades, his most recent revelation is like a match to petrol.
Have a responsibility to behave a certain way according to them. You know, and if I didn't have an award-winning director on it, if I hadn't put the right people in place to produce it properly, I wouldn't understand why they would question or doubt anything. What? They go to the 90s and keep it. They said they paid them to kill Tupac. So look, like, you have the craziest accusations. You had TMZ created docu-series that went to Tubi, but the series was saying the downfall of Diddy, he hasn't even been arrested. So where is the downfall? The downfall of his credibility? Because nothing else fell yet.
Yeah, we think stuff will fall apart the way.
Yes, it's a bad situation, but it hasn't happened yet. So how could you document it when it hasn't happened?
Yeah.
So, forecasting it.
Yeah, that's true.
Rewind to the early 2000s, when 50 Cent and Diddy were at the height of their careers and ruling the music industry. Their feud was already heated at the time, but few could have predicted how far it would go or how dark it would turn. This was the beginning of a new era in hip-hop.
Wait, I'm Southside Twins. These guy did that to me. He got on my record and said, Brooklyn style. He thought I was Brooklyn. Because the original 50 Cent is for Fort Greene. Right? Like, when I was choosing the name, that, you know, rap and shit. There was so many other rappers out there had names like gangster names like Pablo Escobar. None of those people would even say what's up to you if you seen me somewhere, so I wouldn't take that name. So I took a name from the hood, the past. It was gangster, you know. So, you know, through me, that name lives on. Selling crack on 130 bro. Usually everybody you see around me like a unit. Usually, you know, before we started rapping. They like me in the hood, they know what I'm saying, it's actually going on. They know in the round, when I'm saying, when I'm rapping, they can pinpoint the incidents. We talking about this, son. Or you talking about that shit that happened with you. You know what I'm saying? So, they start to feed into me more in the hood. But in the office, that was a strike against me.
Decades after his own empire was solidly established, 50 Cent hasn't stopped feeding Diddy. It's changed, and now he's made a claim that's unlike anything he's ever dared to make.
At the price of life, I grew up at the price of life is cheap. So, if you got the money, if you got the bag, it's gonna happen. When you drop it, it's a go. So tell me who this is done, or you think I won't drop the bag? That's what you think?
Nah, look, hey.
You got to be kidding me. Like, that's the easiest thing in the world.
Asking.
And then you say, and you got to get, and I got the team. I got to come, I got to, you're stronger than linebackers. My lawyers did. I got a crew. I'm stronger than that.
You know, if you punch somebody in the mouth, they like, yo, I'm up. Like, if you punch me in my mouth, I'm up. I'm up. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm all the way. Let me tell you, I'm all the way. And guess what's gonna happen? Once you punch me in my mouth, I'm gonna get my man Terrence, K.O. Lewis. I'm gonna get him to punch me in my mouth because then I want to get double the money. But I'm gonna say you did all of it.
No, because it ain't gonna matter. Because I'm gonna take the same kind of money that you would get and get it to the owner and go shoot you. Yeah, double time.
As 50 Cent revealed in his People interview that this was more than just a music feud. He claimed that Diddy's company was based on deception, manipulation, and secrets that were sinister enough to cloud his connection with his own son.
About P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
You've been heavy on social media talking about it.
And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying it for a long time now. And then no one was, they're widely saying this, and now it's coming out like crazy.
I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture, if you don't understand anything, is because they participated, so to speak.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. Go to the night. They paid him to kill Tupac.
Yeah.
So look, like with the craziest accusations, yeah, TMZ created a docu-series they're going to Tubi, but the series was saying the downfall of Diddy.
You're one of the first persons in entertainment to really call out people and kind of have that authority in that to be able to call people out. I mean, which is it's pretty amazing. You're kind of in some ways draining the swamp of Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't have a support system. I don't have a support system of peer group of artists that I require to do what I'm doing. I've had to be on my own for years.
He alluded to a reality that he had been holding onto for more than 10 years, but that no one else dared to speak aloud. 50 Cent's remarks were purposefully incisive and full of insinuation, leaving just one unanswered question: is Diddy concealing anything about Justin S.H.? He released a new podcast and included a photo of himself playing with Diddy's son, Justin.
I got you. But Misa, what was the issue between both of y'all? Because you was telling me about how she put the blame on you, right? For starting a rumor about how, Justin dad was Wolf. And she made a comment saying that, the reason why you started that rumor was because you was mad that, she didn't pay you back some money she owed you, $250 or something like that.
Yo, Mighty, it was $750, but I didn't start the rumor. I let that shit go way back then, Mighty. Mighty, people don't understand this, is that I never quit my job as a New York State parole officer. I never stopped working for elite investigation. I ran 3 housing complexes. I never stopped giving parties with Slick and the family. You understand? I never stopped being the bodyguard for K. Slade. I never stopped being over Chaz Williams' Black Hand Security. I had more money at the time than China had rice. When I was playing around, Mighty, I bought my house in '99. Do you hear me? I bought my house in '99, Mighty. Misha was supposed to pay me every week based on how many days I worked for 3 days, and then she went ghost on me. I was like, yo, what's happening? I'm calling her, man. Yo.
After years of raising the alarm about Diddy's lifestyle, secrets, and the darkness behind the shine, 50 Cent was ready to bring every long-buried accusation back into the spotlight when Diddy was arrested on charges. His arrest shattered the facade completely, opening a Pandora's box that unleashed his once polished public image now dripping with suspicion.
He got a new podcast out. He leaked a picture of him playing with Diddy's son Justin when he was a baby. And I remember you telling me that you used to babysit Justin. What was your reaction when that picture leaked online and it went viral?
Now they see the pictures. Man, I'm excited, man. These are some things that I spoke about, you and I talked about. And I can remember some of the comments people were saying that I was capping and lying and, you know, I was making up things and he's just saying things for his book sake. So to see Shook think some of those things and pictures prove everything. You know what I mean? If y'all can't edit, we know who that picture is, or if you don't, you know, the main people that should know definitely know who it is.
Yeah, we see the pictures now. So when she would come to LA, she'd be messing around with Suge?
Well, you know, I guess I could say mess around because it was a little small little stand where you know, Lisa was coming down to see Suge. And as I said, I spoke about it in my book, Stranded on Death Row. She would come down there and there was a time with her and Mary. Mary and her hung out a lot back during that time. And you know, during the time of Faith coming down there, you know, almost around that same time, maybe a little bit before Faith came down, she was in the midst of, you know, being there first. She was there first. She was around first, absolutely.
Diddy's reputation has suffered greatly in recent years due to an unrelenting barrage of lawsuits and accusations that threaten to destroy the empire he established. The claims range from abuse to misconduct.
Freaky man. That nigga man, freaky man. I look at his kids and everything. It's more deeper questions that I be wanting to know. Like, why were you so infatuated with a child that wasn't yours? Were you grooming that little boy? I don't even want to start those conversations because that's not your child. You know what I'm saying? And for you to keep him that close, it's like you kept him that close because he might got your secrets because he's not your child. So if he's not your child and you that type of person with that type of character, you don't mind actually doing it to him when he finally reaches a certain age because he's not yours. And you know in your mind he's not yours. And now you keep him real close to you. You make sure he don't go to his daddy. Why? You make sure he's separated, you know, and you provide him with everything he wants. Why? You got one of them little Michael Jackson secrets. He got one of them secrets that he can't tell nobody because his legacy, I mean, his manhood gonna be, and not only that, his brother don't gonna look at him crazy. Only Puffy knows. Only God and Puffy. I don't know.
Even worse, Diddy is allegedly following the same troubling path. A new 31-page lawsuit filed Thursday alleges that Diddy and one of his sons mistreated the plaintiff, a stewardess on a Combs yacht. During a trip in 2022, the lawsuit also includes an audio recording in which the woman is heard turning down his advances as he pursues her. Her lawyer gave those clips to NBC News, adding an additional disturbing element to the case. The lawsuit states that the alleged victim attempted to continue her work after leaving the recording studio, but Christian discovered her again and asked if she could relax.
The nigga Pop was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to Style. Then he was like, yo, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it. This is awesome.
Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the from him because I was like, this nigga. Wait, this nigga just tell me he take me shopping. And this is it goes on. This is a little fruit, probably a fruit pile. It's a fruit pile, trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there for no reason. If you don't see accident pictures, you'll be like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you're gonna find out a little I'll be saying, you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you the truth. But the truth, sometimes it hurts. Right. It hurts people and they don't want to hear that. But I'm trying to tell you, ask me, could he take me shopping? And it me up because I'm looking like, what the fuck? This nigga just like, I want to take you shopping. I got a bankroll on this mother. I want to take you shopping. Why? Because when you walk around looking so mother good, I'm going to feel like, God damn it, that mother with me. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. But when they tell me you want to take me shopping, what the f is the matter?
She says she led him to a movie theater, but instead of taking a break, he grew hostile and wouldn't let her go. What's most unsettling is how Christian appears to have inherited the same troubling behavior that people accuse Diddy of. What's even more unsettling is that 50 Cent isn't just playing games with the media or stoking old feuds. He's carefully laying the groundwork for a bombshell, a revelation that he claims could unravel everything the public believes about the music industry elite. The lawsuit claims that he stripped off his clothes, grabbed her arms, and tried to force himself on her. She resisted until someone intervened, and pictures of a bruised forearm were included in the filing.
In one corner, the disgraced hip-hop impresario under federal indictment for a laundry list of shocking crimes. In the other, his nemesis, ready to cash in on Sean Combs' misfortune. Puffy's latest legal battle has reignited one of rap's biggest feuds. Wanna be brawlers, shot callers, brawlers. Between Diddy and 50.
And what about Justin? In spite of all the unanswered issues, this young man has been pulled into a maelstrom of controversy that he never requested. 50 Cent's cryptic charges serve as a reminder that in the hip-hop industry, genuine power frequently resides in the silence rather than the words.
Exposing reals. And of course, that's what's happening. It's unfortunate that stuff like that happened to people. I know y'all believe in Illuminati stuff. I don't believe in Illuminati. Won't tell y'all up front. Y'all say no because the powers in the be is not protecting Puffy. There's the reason, these people are coming out and suing them. Oh, hey, why? Because now, once you pay out people, and that's why when you paid out that judgment, the next thing I told them that was bad. Because when attorneys will take over cases, they'll say, this dude paying out this quick. He'll pay off $1 million right quick, or $300,000, whatever, if he wants stuff to go away. I'm sure those insurance companies that he has, mainly, y'all don't know is the one that be paying those things out. I try to educate y'all on, it's usually your company insurance companies that pay him out and make up the decisions. You have the business insurance, or the businesses, you have the different type of insurance that make you pay out these things. Because by the time you have all these different lawyers and stuff involved, it's just as quick to sell a case. So that's unfortunately is what's happening to Puffy. Everybody's gonna come out of the woodworks. So I'm not trying to say that he don't deserve any of these lawsuits. I don't believe it's about Meek Mills. I'm a Meek Mill fan. I don't know what happened. I noticed when he talked about it though. Meek Mills didn't deny it. Like I said, I don't want to believe that that's true. But I am one of those like y'all. You don't say, you motherfucking crazy. I ain't never did no like that. Then there's usually some smoke with that fire. And so I'm not up here saying Meek Mills was involved in that thing. I'm not saying I should. Yeah, I am. Justin Bieber and all of them. Hope he's gonna turn out to be our modern day. Oh, yeah, about to get mad. He's gonna be our modern day Michael Jackson is what Puffy came out. In my opinion. It's my opinion only. No black folks get mad when we say Michael was doing that stuff, but I believe Michael like doing things with little boys as well. That was my opinion. Yeah, actually, how I know alleged victims.
One thing is clear to both fans, industry insiders, and critics: this isn't just a feud. Rather, it's a battle of legacies and a battle over a sinister secret that has the potential to alter our perceptions of the most influential people in hip-hop. As long as 50 Cent maintains his advantage, the question of when he will reveal the information that could end it looms.
And I really appreciate that, brother. I just want to say this before we get started, Art, is that, you know, a lot of people think I came here to bring a black man down. And that's what I hear in the comments a whole lot. But it was nothing like that. You know, black man didn't cuss a dead man's mother out. A black man didn't set his friends up and put them in a situation where they couldn't come home to their families no more. A black man didn't reach back and help the people that helped them make it up the ladder. It was Puffy. You understand? I got tired of Puffy going on different platforms talking about how he loved the people that we was all with, how he loved the people that helped him, when in fact, none of that stuff was true. So, my whole thing about it is, man, I appreciate your platform for letting me, you know, voice my opinion. And like I said, opinions like an asshole. Some of these cats out here get paid for their asshole. I get paid to give my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, you just on here giving your opinion, man. I mean, you was one of the people that was real close to the situation, so why not?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So with that being said, right, the last interview me and you did was the day after the rain. And when you look at everything now, man, how you feel about everything? It's been like a week, you know, you knowing it, you being around it. Could you ever imagine that his houses would get raided for sex trafficking?
Bruh, you can't imagine no stuff like that. You understand? You can't think that, because back then, he wasn't Brother Love. He was Puffy. All the way up until he became Diddy. So, his behavior over the years has changed. And the behavior that he shows now, and that he has shown by being Brother Love, I couldn't imagine that the police would be raiding him for sex trafficking? Nah, bro. I couldn't imagine that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't him back then. He's a totally different person that he became. You've seen him on other platforms, you know, inviting men to party with him.